Excited na mo cheer sa ato ang Mr. and Miss Civil Service? Una sa tanan, atong pasalamatan ang atong buhing Dios. Kay naa tatanan dinhi karon nagkatapok og atong isaulog ang ika-125th anniversary sa Philippine Civil Service. Please allow me to acknowledge ug pasidunggan ang atong mga haligi sa probinsya ug sa atong syudad. Una, ang atong the hardworking governor, Governor Henry Sibilia Waminal. Atong pakpakan. Ang atong dynamic representative sa 2nd District of Misamis Occidental, Congressman Sancho Fernando Ando Waminal. Ang atong Asenso Pinoy Party List Representative, Congressman Henry Indi Waminal. Pakpakan nato. Og ang atong pinalangga na Mayor Attorney Sam Norman Go Fuentes. Ug dili usab nato kalimtan. Wala lang dinhi pero siguro na ato siya later. Ang atong inahan sa kanunay panabang, ang atong inahan sa tanan ug inahan namo sa konseho, Vice Mayor Simplicia Bebineri. Ug ako pong i-acknowledge ang akong mga gwapo ug gwapa na kauban sa konseho, akong tagsa-tagsaon ang naa karon dinhi sa atubangan, Honorable Marcelian Tapayan, Honorable Archie Romero, Honorable Catherine Lim, Honorable Cecil Co, Honorable John Phil Duhay Lungsod, Honorable Saulo Salvador, Honorable Daniel Lau, si Honorable Junjun Sakin medyo gihilantan, and si Honorable Sunny Waminal, tuay official business, tuwa sila sa Clarin, uban sila ni Gov Henry, sa nag-celebrate sa anibersaryo sa isak sa eskwelahan didto. Og ang atong ABC Vice President, Honorable Giancarlo Moralion. Wala na ba ko'y nalimtan? And Honorable Dinky Suizo, coming to karon. Ato pong pasalamatan ang atong Human Resource Department sa ilang pagkamabtikon sa paglihok. Kauban ang atong City Legal Department, City Administrator, BPLO, ug atong CTMS. Tungod sa panaghiusa ug pagtinagbangay, naka-kick off gyud ta karong adlaw bisan pa lang sa gamay na panahon sa preparasyon. Dako usab ang atong pagpasalamat sa atong suporta sa atong mga partners sa national agencies, sa ato ang PNP, DILG, BFP, ug sa atong mga department heads, ug tanang kawani sa gobyerno. Salamat kaayo. Karong tuiga, gisaulog nato ang ika-125 nga anibersaryo sa Philippine Civil Service. Ubos sa tima, bawat kawani, lingkod bayani, puso, dangal, at galing para sa bayan. Kini na tima, nag-remind ka nato nga ang atong trabaho isip mga lingkod bayan, dili lamang usa ka obligasyon. Apan, usa kini ka calling. Usa ka tinud-anay nga misyon sa pag-atiman ug pag-alagad sa katawhan. Ang atong selebrasyon dili lang sa kalipay, apan usa-usab sa higayon sa pag-ila ug pagpasidungog sa tanang civil servants gikan sa nangagi hangtod sa kasamtangan nga matinud-anon ug malipayon nga nagserbisyo sa mga katawhan. Kini nakalihukan nagpalig-on sa atong panaghiusa, panag-uban ug espiritu sa pakigbisog alang sa malinawon, malambuon ug malipayon nga komunidad. Subay sa atong developmental trust or atong 5Ms, misamisnon, magpuyong, malinawon, malambuon ug malipayon. Busa sa ngalan sa Atsenso Osamis Administration, dako kaayo akong kalipay nga iabi-abi kamo sa pagsaulog niining mahinungdanong anibersaryo ug naghinaot nga magpadayon kita sa pagtinabangay, pagpakita og tinud-anay nga serbisyo publiko ug pagpangandam alang sa mas hayag nga kaugmaon. Daghang salamat ug maayong buntag kanatong tanan. Karon tuguti ko nga mubasa sa makahuluganon nga mensahe sa atong presidente Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. Message of the President, His Excellency Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines. Governance acquires coherence only when institutions ensure continuity, permanence, and reliability. In modern Philippines, these conditions converge within the civil service, whose purpose extend beyond merely supporting political authority. As the permanent bureaucracy, the civil service preserves institutional memory, mediates the implementation of public policy, and sustain our ability to govern beyond limits of electoral time. Through them, the Republic ensures the effective implementation of programs across regions and sectors, uphold technical competence and ethical discipline within the rank and file, and institutionalize constitutional mandates as habits of governance. As we celebrate the 125th Philippine Civil Service founding anniversary, it becomes necessary to affirm that the strength of this institution is rooted in the quality of its design and the sincerity of its culture. Through its processes, the ideals and aspirations of our people find expression in daily life. In its ranks aside professionals whose work gives structure to reform and rhythm to governance. To ensure in this manner requires a temperament informed by purpose, a mind shaped by practice, and a spirit aligned with the slow yet necessary labor of nation building. This anniversary must therefore serve as a platform for civil service reorientation. The evolving demands of the 21st century, ranging from digital governance to regulatory coherence, from environmental accountability to decentralized service delivery, require a bureaucracy that governs through foresight, and civil imagination. Let every agency cultivate internal rigor and let civil servants embrace the vocation of constitutional stewardship so that the Republic may govern through the inherent strength, wisdom, and intelligence of its institution. I wish you continued success. Thank you. Daghang salamat.
Thank you very much. Lorlie, Fuentes, si Pres. Of course, atong pakpakan ang labing gamhanan natong Diyos for a very nice weather we are having this morning. Of course, atong i-acknowledge ang pag-abot sa ato ang mga members of the panel of judges, headed of course by Sir Federico Araniego. A big round of applause, everyone. Thank you. Moving forward in our program, ato ang paminaw ng usa ka inspirational message from a leader whose vision and dedication continue to guide the growth and progress of our beloved Ozamis City. A true public servant and an inspiring figure. He has championed programs that uplift the lives of every Ozamisnon, always anchored in integrity, service, and people-centered governance para sa kanunay Asensa Ozamis. With great honor, let us all welcome the local Chief Executive of Ozamis City, ladies and gentlemen, LGO Asensa Ozamis family, Honorable City Mayor, Attorney Sam Norman Fuentes.
To those who have seats, please sit down. Because not everybody is given. First and foremost, I mean, we cannot also, we don't have the kuan at this stage. First and foremost, no, let us acknowledge the villas, the city, our province, and the seat of our district. Our acknowledgement for Governor Henry Sevilla Waminal, the father of our province. Our second district representative, your former mayor, Congressman Sancho Fernando Ando Waminal, and our national representative under the party Asenso party list, Attorney Henry Indy Waminal Jr. Then Vice Mayor Simplicia Bebe Neri and the members of the City Council, our partner agencies, with the Philippine National Police who were with us, and the Bureau of Fire Protection who were with us during our walk early this morning, and most especially to you, to all of us here. Kauban sa buhat, there is a LGU Ozamis City, mayong buntag sa ato ang tanan. Today, we are in the kick-off stage of our month-long 125th Civil Service Anniversary, which this year is under the theme, Bawat Kawani, Lingkod, Bayani. Puso, dangal at galing para sa bayan. A theme that invokes and imposes upon us that we are of a higher obligation. A higher obligation is demanded upon us because it requires nga ang matag isang kawani sa gobyerno usapod kabayani. Each of us, therefore, is as a public servant, is a servant leader whose heart, dignity, and excellence should be utilized to uplift the lives of our fellow men. As your administrator before and now present prisoner, it could not be denied that each and every one of you within the LGU are actually the pillars upon which each passing administration depend upon. You are the machinery which makes the LGU move, without which the one in charge in the LGU, the LCE, cannot do anything. So you should applaud yourself. We should applaud ourselves for that fact. It behoves also this representation to again remind us of the timeless adage, particularly for us public servants, that public office is a public trust. That holders of public office that to hold the public office is not an occasion for personal enhancement, but an opportunity to serve others. With that, allow me also to recall Article 13 or number 13 of the Quezon's Code of Ethics, Citizenship and Ethics, which states that do your work cheerfully, thoroughly, and well. Work badly done is worse than work undone. Do not leave for tomorrow what you can do today. This is very apt for us public servants. As I stated, we are of a higher calling. Our willingness to work and to serve must not be founded on because we depend on our salary from the government, but rather it is a sublime duty on our part to help our people. Only by applying such mental attitude or correct attitude can we really work and thus give wholeheartedly to the fulfillment of our duties. We must, I appeal to you, do this or be willing to do this as a virtue, not again for personal enhancement, but rather for the progress and prosperity of our city and for the nation as well. Undoubtedly, these guiding principles remain relevant today. It reminds us again that the true measure of public service is not the power or privilege that we enjoy, but in being industrious, in applying fairness, justice, and unwavering commitment to the people we serve. This is also the very essence of the Ascenso brand of service, a governance that delivers results and put the people in the center of every developmental thrust to achieve the goal and to continue that ang tanan natong katawhan magpuyong malinawon, malambuon, ug malipayon. To my fellow workers, therefore, I encourage you to continue to serve with honesty, to lead with compassion, and to uphold your loyalty to the oath of office that we all were made to swear. These values are the soul of public service and the foundation of trust between the government and the people. As we move forward, let us hold on to the truth that service with a heart, puso, which is under our theme right now, dignity, dangal, and excellence, galing, will always overcome whatever challenges that we will be facing, and it will inspire trust and secure a lasting kanunay asenso usamis and a stronger Republic of the Philippines. Daghang salamat ug kanunayon nato igahatag ang tinud-anay nga masidungganon nga pagserbisyo sa atong mga igsuod, pag-alagad na may dignidad ug may gugma. It only calls to heart that our calling should also be with our heart. Mabuhay ang lingkod bayan na taga Osamis. Mabuhay kitang tanan kawani sa CSC o padayon sa kanunay Asenso Osamis. Mayong buntag pag-usap.
Thank you very much, Mayor Sam. You may now please take your seats. Para sa kanunay, padayon Asenso Osamis, bawat kawani, lingkod bayan, puso, dangal, at galing para sa bayan. That refers to each one of us as civil servants. At this point in the program, we're requesting everyone to please join in the mass singing of the awit ng Serbisyo Sibil to be led by the LGU Asenso Osamis Chorale. Thank you very much. Ug sa gingon ni Mayor Sam kaganina katong nay mga lingkuranan pwede na mo lingkod. The rest, relax lang. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Ready na ba ta? Excited? Today, we bring you one of the most exciting highlights of our celebration, the search for the Miss or Mr. and Miss Civil Service 2025. In just a few moments, we will witness our candidates light up the stage with their beauty, charm, and poise. But more than the looks and elegance, this event is a celebration of values perfectly aligned to the theme of the 125th Philippine Civil Service Anniversary. Bawat kawani, lingkod bayan, puso, dangal, at galing para sa bayan. So before we proceed to the competition, it is important that we first be guided on how our candidates will be evaluated today. So I will be reading the mechanics for the Mr. and Miss Civil Service 2025. Each team shall send 2 candidates, 1 male and 1 female. The candidates shall wear sports attire. The sports attire or attire shall not be revealing, and the winners shall be based on the following weighted average. Production number 30%, sports attire 30%, question and answer 40%. During the question and answer, the candidates are given 30 seconds to answer. And then the buzzer will be played once the time is up. Any violation of the mechanics shall be subject to a 1-point deduction per judge. Okay, so to ensure fairness and transparency, we shall now hear. Okay, so napaminaw na nato ang mga mechanics sa ato ang program for this morning, the search of course for the Mr. and Miss Civil Service. And of course, this morning's competition would not be complete without the distinguished men and women who will determine who among our candidates will be crowned as Mr. and Miss Civil Service 2025. They carry with them not only expertise, but also the credibility and excellence in their respective fields. Ladies and gentlemen, let us meet our distinguished panel of judges. Okay, excuse me, kaya wala akong mga papel sa kadagan na bilin. Okay. Judge number 1. Once again, atong ila-ilaho ng atong mga distinguished panel of judges who of course will be judging sa atuang mamahimong Mr. and Miss Civil Service 2025. Judge number 1 is an event coordinator, pageant enthusiast, professional hair and makeup artist, and the CEO of NEJ or NEJ Pekiro Atelier. Ladies and gentlemen, Judge number 1, Junrey S. Pekiro. Okay, thank you. Judge number 2, I think Judge number 2 dili na need nga i-introduce because kaila gid nun niya tanan, I'm sure. Graduated senior high school with highest honors. A current Bachelor of Science in Accountancy student at LaSalle University. A current sangguniang kabataan counselor in Barangay Labo, Ozama City. First runner-up, Miss Labo Tourism 2023. Ozama City Personal Development Ambassadress 2023. Second runner-up is Search for the South University Ambassadress 2024. And of course, the Miss Ascenso Ozamis 2025, Ascenso Ozamis family, ladies and gentlemen. Judge number 2, Miss Kate Ina G. Adeline, a big round of applause. Judge number 3 and the chairman of the panel of judges. Kami siya actually may nakanervyos na ako this morning. Because actually, daghan ako na-host na events, but this is the first time na nag-host ko og beauty pageant og napag the great Sir Federico with us this morning. Okay, judge number 3. Mas daghan yun yung nakailaan niya all over Ozamis and I'm sure sa pa mga provinces. He is an educator. Education Program Supervisor 1 of DepEd Ozama City. 2020 Guru Awards Outstanding Division Officer Personnel Curriculum Implementation Division. As a culture and arts advocate, he is the pageant director, choreographer, and host of Miss Ozamis for almost 2 decades. Kaya may makanervyos. And other beauty pageants in Mindanao and in the Visayas. And got a chance to co-host international queens like Miss Venus Ara, and of course, with Miss Carla Henry and Miss Sinakaban and Miss James Occidental. Pasarela Q&A and personality development trainer coach for local, national, and international pageants. Consultants of events like pageants, weddings, debuts, personality development that includes modeling and other production shows. He is the Young Ambassador for Asia Pacific appointed in Bangkok, Thailand. Hosted events like the Global Peace Festival Philippines at Quirino's Grandstand, Manila. Champion of Photojournalism Contest in Region 10. Speech Contest First Runner-Up Winner in Region 10. Best Actor Awardee during the National Workshop in Theater Arts held in Albay City. Hosted major events in DepEd like the World Teachers Day, a national event, and awarded as Region 10's Best Dressed Education Leader for AL 2024 and RSPC Glamour Star of the Night. Ladies and gentlemen, Judge number 3 and the chairman of the panel of judges. A big round of applause for Mr. Federico B. Araniego Jr. Okay. Na-exit ako script kaya nag-message kung ando. Okay, here goes. So nabasa na nato ang mga mechanics and of course the criteria for judging para makabalo po dili lang ato ang mga contestants kita ang tanan kung unsay basihan sa atong pag-judge karong buntaga sa ato ang Mr. and Miss Civil Service. So the criteria for judging for the production number, stage presence and confidence 40% sa production number, and the physical appearance and poise, that's 30%. Self-introduction, 30%, for a total of 100%. For the sports attire, bearing of the attire is of 40%. Stage presence and confidence, 30%. Physical beauty, 30%. For a total of 100%. And the last but not the least, for the question and answer, content and substance is 50%. Dako gid kaayo ang content and substance. Communication skills is 25%. Confidence and poise 25%. For a total of 100%. To start the competition, excited? Okay, so balikan na ka. Let's hear at the loudest gikan sa Team Orange. Okay, Team Orange. And then ang Team Blue. Team Yellow. Team White. Team Violet. Napakinalintan. Team Red, of course. Excited na mga mag-cheer para sa inyong tagsa ka mga candidates. Of course, support yun. Wala na ba points ang audience impact? Pero cheering hapon ta. Okay. So to start the competition, let us meet the men and women who will vie for the coveted titles of Mr. and Miss Civil Service 2025. With pride and confidence, here are our candidates. A big round of applause.